What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one's another Lifetime review, and it's called "Give Me My Baby." I actually recorded this one thinking it was "My Baby Is Gone," so I didn't get the movie that I thought, but I ended up watching it anyway because why wouldn't you watch one called "Give Me My Baby"? It's about a woman named Layla. She and her husband want to have a baby, but they're having fertility issues. But they're both very successful people. He is a golf instructor, and she as a perfume creator. So they definitely, they got the cash, so they're going to go to a fertility doctor who turns out to be Dr. Hartland. Um, Everything goes really well. Layla has to have these hormone injections, which causes her to be very emotionally unstable. But it's part of the process, so she deals with it. And but it ends up causing some problems between her and her husband, her and her stepdaughter, and pretty much her and everybody in the world because her temper is like always on edge. Somebody bumps into her at a baby store and she just about flies completely off the handle. As time passes, it becomes clear that this is really taking a toll on her. She starts to think, that something's going on with her husband. She starts to think that Dr. Hartland is, maybe shady, but she kind of writes it all off because, hey, I'm on these doses of hormones, so I'm not thinking straight. And then, of course, everybody else just completely dismisses her because she's just, hormonally crazy, So then the movie is she just, freaking out, over the hormones and the stresses of the situation, or is there some, darker force in play? That's my favorite phrase to end a synopsis on. But anyway, this is a really fun one. What I really like about it is the fact that normally we have, the obsessed stalker or just the obsessed female, and in this case we have that, and she's crazy. Dr. Hartland is completely insane, and she has a cold calculating kind of crazy though, where she's using people as pawns to get what she wants, whereas Layla is all hopped up on hormones and she's completely off the deep end. So we have our cold calculating villain crazy chick, and then we have our emotionally unstable sudden outburst good girl chick. So both the villain and the hero in this story are completely insane, which is awesome because it means double the melodrama, double the craziness, double the dysfunction. This is what you want from a Lifetime movie. It definitely brings the crazy, and it's a lot of fun to watch. The husband is also completely useless, as per usual, for a Lifetime movie. He's either drunk, cheating, or just being basically wallpaper. There's a teenage girl in it, and she's essentially the voice of reason, and she's like a complete brat. So when that's the voice of reason, this movie is filled with crazy people. The story makes no sense whatsoever. It completely unravels into chaos toward the end. It makes there's suspending disbelief, and then there's just asking people just to completely give themselves a lobotomy to think your story makes sense. And this is definitely the latter, and I love that the movie did that. It's just a completely bizarre twist thrown in that makes no sense, and it was just I liked it. I thought it was really fun. Is it a good movie? No. Is it a good Lifetime movie? Yes. It's got really good dialogue, tons of craziness. Obviously, there's no nudity in it. There's a drunken golf session or golf teaching lesson turned sexual, but that's about it. There's no blood. There's a little bit of violence. If you have an aversion to needles, this movie has a lot of people getting stuck with syringes, consensually and not so consensually. So there's some of that, but there's no blood or anything. I really liked it. I think as far as Lifetime movies, this hits most of the check boxes that you want. And so if you're a fan of Lifetime movies or you just like crazy females, Give Me My Baby is definitely worth a look. I thought it was really fun. If you like this review, please check out my website, markfusion.com. I've got a ton of other Lifetime movie reviews there, as well as tons of horror, exploitation, cult, new theatrical releases, video games, TV shows, anime, all kinds of stuff. I'm also on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram at MarkFusion. You can check out my Patreon at MarkFusion as well if you want to support the site that way. You can get some exclusive content and whatnot, make very high, strongly taken recommendations. You can also make recommendations just on my social media or contact me through the site, or leave a comment, whatever. If you like these videos, please do drop a sub. YouTube is very strange lately about how they're monetizing, and the things are just kind of erasing certain views and whatnot. So if you drop a sub, that's definitely a way to consistently support this channel and help me grow it. I do greatly appreciate you watching these videos, and hopefully I'll see you soon.